Hey guys, so today is Wednesday, November 17th, 2021, and I'm going to go over what got done yesterday and what my goals were for today. So yesterday I was busy filming the walkthrough footage for the apartment. Given that we are moving out here in a couple of days, I wanted to kind of document where I'd been living the last couple of years, some of the amenities and stuff, kind of as a companion video and a point of comparison for the house video that I filmed earlier. I also had to take down the blackout curtains that were in the room in the apartment because the rental office people said that they didn't want anything left in the apartment whatsoever. So, that was pretty quick, but I had to take down those curtains and the curtain rod. I uploaded all of the house walkthrough videos that I'd been processing and compressing over the last couple of weeks since I filmed the footage. So probably about an hour of 4K footage there that's now up on YouTube. And YouTube, I think, has processed most of the videos. I think the long one, so the fourth video where I was going through all of the rooms in the house, maybe still processing on the higher quality levels there, but I'll give it another day and then probably email it out to all the people who might be interested in it. Then the other big thing I did yesterday was catch up on all of the daily progress summaries that I kind of been neglecting to do because I was so busy moving and because I didn't have internet for a while, given that I moved my modem before we kind of officially moved into the house. So I recorded all of them and then processed them last night. And then finally, I organized the footage there from the apartment walkthrough that I'd taken earlier in the day. So kind of sorted them and gotten the order sequence right because GoPro shoots in multiple clips. When you're shooting at a high quality, it kind of splits the video into pieces. Well, I got everything sequenced there and ready to go and start processing them soon. So as for today, today was kind of frustrating because I was on the phone several times here with Home Depot support because the refrigerator that was supposed to get delivered today did not. So even though it was supposed to be delivered today, so that's the 17th of November here, and even though it was ordered 16 days ago, so on November 1st, so not like this order here was short notice for them, they've had plenty of time to get things in order. Well, they pushed delivery back a day because of quote unquote routing issues. And then even after that, they're supposed to give you a 4-hour delivery window so that you can help schedule your or arrange your schedule around the delivery. Well, they're supposed to give you that well in advance the evening before of the delivery date. So this didn't happen the first time. This didn't happen November 16th, which is why I called this morning and asked about the delivery. And then I was informed with almost zero advance notice that the delivery was going to be pushed back. Well, I haven't gotten that this evening either. So even though delivery is supposed to happen tomorrow on the 18th, well, when I called late this evening, about 8 o'clock, 8:15, once I got back from work, they still didn't give me a delivery window and said it was not available. And this is despite advertising to the contrary here. And then all of this delay here, so the fact that the fridge delivery is getting pushed back a day, it's not the end of the world, but it's frustrating because it's causing a lot of issues here. So I have a meeting at work that is being disrupted because of this, because now I have to go participate in like a teleconference rather than being there in person, which is much more preferable, just because now I'm kind of stuck at home because they won't give me an actual time when this delivery might happen. Additionally, we scheduled move out with our apartment complex on the afternoon of the 18th, with the understanding that we would have been able to seamlessly move all the things out of our apartment fridge into the new fridge at the house, which would have come on the 17th like it was supposed to. But now, since the delivery of the fridge is pushed back a day, it may actually conflict with the scheduled move out inspection, which would be worst case scenario. Like they say they're going to deliver the refrigerator at exactly the same time that I need to be at the apartment to do the move out inspection. And I'm also going to have to take time off work now on my own schedule to go clean out the refrigerator because I couldn't do it today because the refrigerator didn't come today. So all of this is frustrating. And so, it's quite unfortunate that despite having this procedure and policy that they say they follow here, well, thus far, I have not been impressed whatsoever. And so the thing that is probably most annoying is that I wasn't given any notice about this. Things happen. Sometimes supply chain things can get kind of tangled and messed up. But at no point was I ever contacted and reached out to along the lines of, we're sorry, but we expect delays in your order. And, if I'd gotten that a couple of days ago, I could have planned accordingly. But I didn't learn of this until I called them this morning, at which point it's completely too late for me to change anything in my schedule. And then on top of all of this, the other thing that annoys me the most is simply that they advertise this process that they have here, and then they don't follow it. So I wouldn't even be so frustrated if they made no promises, but they promise certain things and then they don't deliver on that. So it's just obviously not particularly good thing business wise. This is not to say that I won't use them again ever, because in fact, Lowe's won't even let me ship anything to my house, given that it's a new address. So, those are kind of your options here, Lowe's and Home Depot. Suppose you could do Sears or Best Buy as well, but I've just not been impressed in this process whatsoever. So it's unfortunate. I certainly won't slander the company. I'm sure it's not completely representative of everyone's experiences with them, but my N=1 experience here, this time around, buying a refrigerator has been quite annoying. So I had to deal with all of this, multiple phone calls, sitting on there with support, trying to get them to look at my order number and tell me what's going on. And basically no one actually knowing what's going on, just telling me that it's delayed and it's not their fault, so on. Well, that's some of what I did today. I also did about 2.5 hours of overtime at work. Got to get everything tasked out and scheduled for our team. We've got kind of a longer sprint coming up because of Thanksgiving. A lot of people have time off, and so we're kind of extending the length of our work cycle a little bit, which means we have even more work that we have to kind of plan here. So I was getting all that stuff done. So didn't get home until pretty late, like 8 o'clock tonight. And then the other thing that I did today was I uploaded the backlog here of the now processed daily progress summary videos. So all of the videos that I recorded yesterday to catch back up in these daily progress summaries, well, I uploaded all of those to YouTube, all 8 videos. And so now we should be back up to date. And when I post this video today, we will have resumed our cycle here of doing these videos every day. So not the most fun day here. I'm really hoping that everything works out tomorrow, that the refrigerator manages to come in the morning, that I can take some time off work, go clean out the fridge of the apartment, and then wipe it down, get all of the residue and things out of the fridge so that it's nice and clean and new, and then go through the walkout inspection with the rental office tomorrow in the apartment. So it's possible that everything will work out, and this kind of will have not been a huge deal, but it's possible also that things conflict and then we have many more issues. So we'll see how things go. One way or the other, I'll kind of know after tomorrow, but hopefully this doesn't turn into a very large issue and it's just kind of a mild inconvenience. That's kind of what I'm hoping. But I will check back in tomorrow after all of this stuff has gone down.